Guys, it's Ellie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about this book, Avatar of Protector and the Secret of Sudarshana, which is written by Chetan, Thakkar. And this is a mythological fiction book, as you guys may guess from the title itself. And honestly, I have very high expectations when I read mythological fiction. Did this book meet my expectations? Well, to know that you have to watch this video. But before we get into the review, let's talk about the book in a nutshell for the people who don't want to get any spoiler about it. The good things about this book are that the main character that is Kalki Vishnu Yash, has been portrayed very realistically. He is a modern day guy who finds out really amazing things about himself and realizes that he is an avatar of the protector, that's the title, and now he has to do a lot of things and suddenly so many responsibilities that he has to live up to, so many powers that have been endowed upon him. But as they say, with great power comes great responsibility. The next thing that is really good about this book is that Kalki'S friends have been used very efficiently in giving him a kickstart and being beside him throughout the novel. And I think that this is something that most mythological fiction writers miss when they are reimagining something in the modern day. But Thakkar has done that very beautifully. And even though I know that there is a lot of scope for improvement in this part with the friends thing, I also feel that he has done a pretty good job in case this is his first book. Now, I also felt very good when I was reading this book because Kalki's character is so brave. Like, he's standing for his friends, especially the female friends, from the beginning of this book, which impressed me a lot. Also, the writing style is very easy. In case you are more comfortable with easy writing style, you may pick this book up. And these things make this book very interesting to read. Now, the negative point that I'll say about this book is that it's sort of rushed off. So everything is happening too fast. Now, I enjoy fast-paced books, but this is like, it looks like a draft of the actual book, and I feel that it could have been much more thick and it could have been much more interesting in case the author had elaborated some parts more than he actually did. Also, I think the author should be experimenting with his writing style. The writing style is pretty plain. It does not accelerate, it does not decelerate. It just stays almost the same throughout the book, which is just not right because books need climax and anticlimax, and at those parts writing style has to vary. So it did not happen with this book, and that's something that I was disappointed with. But without that, I'll say that this book is a very good read for mythological fiction starters, but not for those who have read a lot of mythological fiction already, because as per my experience, they would not enjoy this book as much, because we who read mythological fiction a lot, we have high expectations as usual. So since I had very high expectations, I think I'll give this book 3 or 3.5 stars. But in case you are just looking for a book to get started with this genre, pick this book up. It's available on Amazon. I'll attach the link in the description below. Just go and grab it. You can also check the sample chapter and decide whether you want to read the book or not, because I highly recommend reading the sample chapter to know whether it will interest you. So it's available for free on Amazon Kindle. Just have the app and you can read the first chapter free and then decide if you want to grab this book. This was the non-spoilery part. I'll just probably give some spoilers. This may not be spoilers actually, but some people may think this is spoilers. So in case you don't want any spoilers at all, just leave this video now. So when this book starts, there's a scene where Kalki and his friends are at this restaurant, and there's this man who's misbehaving with a girl who is in his group, and then he reacts very violently. He just throws, I think, a table or a chair at that man, and that's when he actually realizes that, oh, I have powers. That scene was so impressive. Eventually, there's also a part where Kalki realizes that he's not the real child of his parents, and honestly, that part could have been so much more emotional. It was so plainly written that I was very turned off. So I think there are so many things about this book that could have been much more better than they are, because the author has chosen perfect plot, he has chosen perfect outlines, but he has not elaborated it perfectly, and that's where it just misses the point. I think this book is going to have a sequel, so the author does have a lot of time to brush up his writing skills, but that's the issue. This is the thing, if the author works on it, I can see him being potentially one of the top mythology writers we have in India right now. In case you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. In case you guys like my channel, make sure you're subscribed because I post new videos every week. In case you want to say something about this book or recommend me some books, make sure you leave them in the comment section below. And till my next video, bye bye.